Well.
How are you, Booda?
I am, okay, disclaimer. I don't know, in ask me how I'm going to be in like 7 minutes.
10,
so,
yeah.
We are recording, this is a Lady Berries podcast with
Angelique Berry
and Booda Inez. And concurrently, my Denver Broncos, they are playing right now in the divisional round of the playoffs. Got 6 minutes left, and
they are behind 1 point.
And we got 1 point left, and but we got to keep the berries rolling.
Welcome to the Lady Berries podcast with Angelique Berry and Booda Inez.
And talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18.
The return of
episode
3, the return of RPDR Live.
Yes. Now, Angelique, of overall thoughts, initial reactions to this episode.
This one was very emotional.
It was very emotional.
Very emotional.
Very emotional. You gotta brand it, hun.
No, it was good. We keep saying
it was good.
we keep saying like these are a very strong group of girls.
It is a very strong group, I would have to say.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of people that I want to see make it go far.
Yeah.
And
you realize shit.
And then there's like people that I counted out, but then they surprised me so much in this episode that I was just like, you know what? I don't know. So it's like episode to episode, I have a new favorite.
There's no clear. Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's people that are absolutely killing the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Who are consistent, but then there are people that I was like fairly surprised, and I think they even surprised themselves. The outcome, and we'll talk about it in the episode. I think that the immediate reaction of who went home, like what the hell, type of deal, because the person that went home was a what the fuck, and I would agree with that, and you could totally tell the production. You could totally tell who production loves and who they could give two shits with.
Yeah. Despite
them being good in the competitions. But let's get to it. Dee Dee is gone.
She is gone.
Oh, the fuego.
Yes.
I'm going to miss her.
Me too.
But yeah.
And Athena's going through it. I think they're going to break her.
I had a question. Did Mandy? She didn't have hair.
Mandy didn't have hair.
Mandy Mango. She didn't have hair on her picture runway.
No, remember she lip sync and her.
That wasn't. But that was her real hair.
Yeah.
Choices. Carrying a damn table, and and Mandy is just not bringing the looks. Cardi B hated her outfit, her first runway, and then RuPaul said it just looks really ugly. So, but Athena is going through it. Jane wins again, or she was in the top.
Yeah,
she was on the top before, and she finally wins
this challenge.
And I feel everybody is targeting Athena.
Yeah.
At this point,
everyone's targeting Athena. They want to see her crumble. They want to see
her crumble. But yet Jane feels bad for being in the top and then finally winning, and then she feels like she feels bad for winning, and she feels like she's gonna be the target. But she keeps on piling on with her sister Briar, on having everybody go after Athena. And they're all like,
and we see that we see that throughout this whole episode.
Yeah, Athena, are you okay?
Yeah,
are you okay? How does it feel?
They keep annoying her.
They do. And listen, I will be the only fan, and I will be the only fan of Athena Dion, and it's clear that
it showed last night.
It showed. show last night when I asked when I asked all of Stacey's, I'm like, Stacey's, would you love to see Athena Dion here performing here on the stage? Crickets. So I will be happy to take the Athena fan crown.
The booking. Give us the booking.
Hey, I love Florida.
Yeah.
I'll come to Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like she's being targeted. Brian is loving that Athena is not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of this episode, this is not going to age well. So yeah.
So this week's Maxi Challenge.
Oh, I want to say this though, that Briar is poking.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's an annoying little sister.
It's annoying.
Shut the fuck up.
And from this Untucked, it seems like that's gonna catch up to her.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so yeah, it's going to be a sketch comedy show.
RPDR Live.
Yeah, based on SNL. Now, I've never been the biggest SNL fan, even though it's the longest sketch show comedy. I've always been a Mad TV fan. I liked Mad TV so much. Maybe it was because it was on Comedy Central. They were allowed to get away with more because that was cable television, and SNL is like more network, and they have to kind of keep it,
I know. I've been more of a Mad TV person than a SNL.
You're so crazy. No, yeah, but they just definitely have like more memorable characters, like Deborah. What's her name? Deborah Wilson, who does like Whitney Houston and Oprah. Stewart.
That's Mo Collins. Collins, and then the white lady, Stephanie Weir.
Yeah, Stephanie Weir.
What's the other one? She plays the Van Combe lady.
Oh, I don't know. But I have always gravitated. I've missed Mad TV so much. I wish they could bring that back.
They had a reunion.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
When
was that?
I want to say pre-COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's a blur. Everything's a blur before pre-COVID.
It's so funny. They did a little bit where like they're like, what did they say? So who here hasn't slept with Michael McDonald? I was like, oh my god, he was. Yeah,
I love that, and yeah. But SNL, it is going to be a one take going live. Yes. So these girls have to learn their lines or make choices and go with it.
Yeah,
because they only have one shot.
It was up to them to figure out who's going to play who. Mm-hmm. We had people.
And it seems. Go ahead.
We have. There's another example of Briar and Jane picking at Athena because Jane wants to be mother, but so Athena wants to be mother.
Well, the gaslighting is like overall, everybody seems to be choosing the roles that they want until they get to Athena.
Yes.
And the gaslighting is in full effect because then they're like all saying, oh, well, Athena, you're the host of Mika Knows. Like, you'll be a great host, Mm-hmm. And Athena wants like a character. She wants to, and I don't blame her.
Yeah.
She wants to branch out and be highlighted by picking a character. And if these girls were smart, if you're smart and if you want this bitch out of the competition, you would just let her take a character and just run the risk of her bombing.
Yeah.
Because I think she would have.
Yeah.
Had she have gotten the role the mother that she wanted, that Jane got, that was going to excel. And by the way, I think Jane would have been a great host anyways.
Yeah.
But whatever. You would have just let her take the character and just bomb,
And the fact that Briar was also egging on that she wanted to be the inner saboteur.
Yeah, and that even prompts more for Briar to be like, come on, be the host. Come on, we'll have fun. We have great chemistry. And it's just like, I don't, Athena is not in on the joke. as much as Briar is like egging it on and just think that, you know, like she says that, oh, I would have sex with her, but then Drax backtracks on it. I do think that Briar like has some sexual frustration with Athena.
Oh yeah, it's obvious.
But Athena's not playing it. And you can tell, like, even like in the beginning of the episode, you could tell that Athena is not with it. She's trying to be very polite. She's like, Briar, please, I'm very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Let me go. You know, I dealt with people like that, and it's just like, okay, like, stop making it like a bit. Not everything's a joke. Not everything's this, you know. And yeah, so everybody, but mostly, so Athena caves into the pressure. She is forced to be a host, in my opinion. And the skits are Kenya, are the Lipstick Lovers, which is Kenya, Nini, and Vita.
We have the young Michelle, which is just Juicy and Mikey.
And Juicy is really scared because she don't act and she don't do comedy.
She says she's not a comedy queen.
Which, okay, it's been 18 seasons, a billion other, you know, off spinoffs. If you can't sew, if you can't, like, why would you go on the show not knowing how to sew, not knowing how to act, sing, or whatever? Like, I mean, you don't have to be a good singer, but just know that it encompasses all these things of what being a winner is being a winner. Yeah. So when she said that, I said, "Uh-oh, she's going home."
Really?
And then, to my surprise,
we'll
get there. And then there is an opening called Butter Churning Contest, starring Darlene, Mitchell, Mandy Mango, Mia, and who was with Mia?
Discord.
That was Discord?
I know. I'm like,
now I have. All right, okay. All right, no, we'll get into it to the runway.
Okay.
And then we have a Q and an anchor skit with Sierra Mist, Briar Blush, and Jane Don't. And yeah.
Okay, so while they're getting prepared for this, Sarah Sherman, who is our SNL.
I said who?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know? I don't know any.
I didn't know her name, but I recognize her face.
The only person I know of SNL is Bowen Yang.
Really?
And well, I was
even like.
I mean, recently,
Kenan Thompson.
Just like recently, like Kenan's been there for like 20 years though.
Yeah.
But like, this was just another chance to just poke at Bowen Yang because. Girl, he needs that gig now. Girl, it was a wrong time to leave SNL after what you said about Jasmine Crockett. Anyways, so
she comes with RuPaul, gives the girls advice, you know, and some of them take it. Oh, they call out Discord's walk,
and Ru loves the walk, which. I agree. America agrees. Yeah. Ru is very smart at branding. And I think that, like, with Discord and her TikToks, it's going to serve her in a very big way. And yeah, it's very entertaining, honey. Mikey, this is a big moment for her because she has love for SNL because she would watch it with her dad.
That hit home to me because, like, my dad was the same way. He used to work 2 jobs, and like the only time he would like come home, oh my god, he would come home and we would watch Nick at Night together.
Aww.
And then that's why I have the love of like I Love Lucy, Three's Company.
Aww.
You know, Mary Tyler Show.
Yeah. Like for me, with me and my father, it was Jerry Springer. and then with me and my mom, it was Judge Judy.
Oh my god!
So,
yeah. That's just how I'm like, oh my god.
So so this is like a really big moment for her.
Now I can't use that story when I go on Drag Race.
So yeah, Rue loves the tears. This really reminded me.
Are you about to cry?
This really reminded me of nothing that you say matters until those cameras are on. Like seriously, I was loving it. So yeah, it's they're
oh my god,
they're all pretty psyched.
Darlene is so cute.
Darlene, yeah, Darlene is
so cute out of drag. I hope he doesn't like put any filler and everything.
She don't need it.
I know, but some queens.
Well, those queens, those do it. Like the queens that you see do filler because Darlene's not an impersonator.
Yeah,
she's more like she's leaning. I think she should lean in more.
There's George's.
Wait, did she put filler? Girl. Like her lips? Or
no, or everywhere.
But I thought she had those cheeks already, though. Like
no, honey, they got
no.
She's been touched by an angel.
She just looks more and more Asian, huh?
She's been touched by an angel.
Well, I think Darlene should really lean into white trash glamour.
Yeah,
like I think that would be. I think that's an untapped thing that. It's not popularized yet.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
It's giving towers and tiaras.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the South, like there are some queens that are like, it's like a dime a dozen probably.
Yeah, I like to eat too, girl.
But yeah, I would love for her to do like redneck woman glam.
Yeah, the runway category is because Sarah did announce the runway category because she had played many animals on SNL, so she's like, today's category is animal attraction.
Animal attractions, and everybody is excited for this.
Yes.
The most notable thing is while everybody was working on their skits, while Athena and Briar, Briar was like trying to encourage Athena to don't miss the punchline because I want to call you fat. I want to it seems like Briar is like getting such a joy out of just insulting Athena more and more while Athena is just trying to just practice and just get I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel the Athena sympathy even though a lot of people are not. But
I get you. I feel
like I'm gonna be vindicated though for next week because shit happens, and it was bubbling and untucked, and I really hope that it knocks Briar down.
Yeah.
So the Young Michelle group, which is Mikey Meeks and Juicy Love Dion. I love that Mikey is directing Juicy because Juicy has claimed that she is not an actor.
Yeah,
she's not that.
She's a little worried that
Yeah, but Mikey is encouraging her
and giving her some solid advice too.
Yeah, and Juicy is playing with accents. At first, I thought she was going for. I thought at first it would have been great if she went with that whole Caribbean, New York accent. But then it just makes sense to just. It just really makes sense to just go with the Jersey accent. Yeah, so they all do their. So RDR live and it opens
with
butter churning. It's the butter churning contest.
All right, so we have Mandy as the Amish lady.
Yeah, so she's supposed to be like the more conservative fundamentalist who's competing to churn butter.
We have Darlene as the redneck
woman I know hot past broad. And she's really just she's just the competitor that is just going to sweep the competition.
Yeah.
Mia as the announcer.
Mia and Discord are the
I did not know that was Discord. I did not know. I was writing down. I was like, who? Because I knew like some of them were playing dual roles, like Briar Blush was. But at first I thought it was Nene. But then when you told me it was Discord, I was like, why? And we'll get into this, but why wasn't Discord in the bottom?
I don't know.
because she was so she was so forgettable that I was like,
I was watching.
Who was that?
I literally had to pause it. I'm like, who the fuck is she? Who is she? Who? And I thought about it. I'm like, who did I not see like perform?
So there were
it's Discord.
So there were two people that I thought definitely should have been in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, but Mia killed it. This whole sketch, everybody was laughing in the club. Everybody was laughing. This was such a great opening scene and sketch, and Darlene fucking killed it. And in my opinion, I don't care, but Mandy Mango, she killed it too. I thought she was funny. Everybody was laughing.
Yes,
everybody was laughing. You know, and I don't care.
We'll get there with the critiques.
Yeah, but they all killed it. I was so happy that Darlene had a chance to shine.
Yes.
And by the way, everybody, like, when everybody was like picking their roles, there was like a decision of like, okay, do I lean in with my strengths or do I do something that is unexpected? And then most of them said, I'm gonna lean into my strengths. I'm gonna do what I do, you know, and that's what Darlene did, and I was so happy she did that. So, at the end of the skit was so funny. I laughed my ass off when Mia Starr got a facial. That was so funny.
And live from New York,
RPDR
live.
And Darlene double fisting, and Mandy Mako motorboating. It was just so, it was obvious but funny. It was just like, And then live from New York City,
RPDR live.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to Athena hosting. It was very strong on her part.
I thought she did great.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think she did bad.
No. I'm not saying she did. But what kind of like
look at me how trying to being all defensive with Athena.
One year I said she was bad. No.
I thought she did.
And then Briar Blush comes out. I'm like,
I thought Briar did great.
You think so? Okay,
I did.
I did it initially. No,
I really thought Briar did great as the inner saboteur. Like, she was just again. I think she was just playing. Like, I don't think these two were acting at all. In my opinion, I don't think it was. I don't think there was much acting in this part. But hey, you know. But you tell me what.
It was very flat for me.
Maybe because we've seen it 3 times. Like, this will be like the 3rd episode in a row that we've seen this kind of interaction with each other.
Not just that. It's just like there are certain ways to deliver your lines, and she didn't deliver it for me.
Really?
There could have been some of like it just came off like this. She could have just like.
Well, there were no levels. There was no ebb and flows with it. I get it. But, But I get it. But I didn't think she was bad. There were a couple people, especially from what you have just told me, who was with Mia. I think she wasn't the worst out of the bunch. But hey.
Okay. So Athena is also playing I guess the
Master Queef Theater.
Theater.
Yeah. But she introduces to the lipstick lovers scene.
Yes. So this is an innuendo because currently back in the day you couldn't straight out just publicize the whole, gay shit.
You mean you couldn't be gay out in public?
No. How was that?
Oh my God.
You had to hide your homosexuality.
Well,
no. So they would do like innuendos that. So for in this case, there were lipsticks, and if you guys don't get it by now, it's a lesbian.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. Nina, why do I keep calling her Nina? Nini, Coco, and Kenya Pleaser. They were dressed up as lipstick tubes.
Yeah,
which I thought was so brilliant. I was like, this is so stupid. Nini Coco is wearing the lipstick tube that Jane Don't was wearing. I just want to let everybody know that. And Vita is
the butch
lesbian.
What do you think about the butch lesbian?
I could tell she was reading her lines off. Like, you could totally tell, which is par for SNL because they do that.
Every single
they do that, But
every single person does it. But
but
it also made her look like she is reading it off the thing. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
she
was
wasn't as
acting.
connected
Yeah.
to her scene partners. And her voice, the voice choice was, I don't know. I mean, it was like, who else did that voice though? Who did that? Who else did that badly? It was like bad.
You can do.
Oh, Pearl.
You can do a
cheerleading tryouts are happening tonight.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Yeah. But I feel like to be a butch, you don't have to deepen your voice.
No,
just act the part. That's one less thing you have to think about when doing this challenge is the voice. So like, why add on to that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like, especially if it doesn't feel true to yourself and and it's like forced in a way.
Yeah,
I really do feel like it just didn't really read. Like, it would have been better if she just stuck with like her own voice and just led in with like the lines, because the lines are already going to,
especially if you're not an actress.
Yeah,
you're already thinking on too much.
Yeah, well, the lines are going to help you convey what your character is already intending.
Yeah.
So, and the voice just wasn't going to work. Kenya with the doll was funny as fuck. I thought Kenya did a really good job.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, she was outshined this episode, which is interesting, but hey. But
so let's move on to the news.
We get a musical break, just like every SNL. I said Rupaul musical guest next.
Girl, what's her fuck? Whitney's like, why did Rupaul gotta insert her all these music? I'm like, girl, I know.
Well, it's become a joke at this point where she just stands there and I mean, she looks fierce.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, come on, guys, she's 60. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It did look like AI.
All right, so we have the news anchor, and we have the anchors, Sierra Mist and Briar Blush, and Briar
seemed nervous. She tripped up. I saw
the jokes were not landing.
Yeah, I would say on this skit, like, yeah, she was. I could see where she didn't do well, but still, it wasn't as bad. I mean, I get, okay, who are you going to penalize? Somebody who did more and kind of was just like average at best throughout her screen time? Or are you going to penalize somebody who was in one scene and fucking forgettable? Which will, you know, fucking forget. I'm like, come on here, you know?
Yeah. But anyways, I felt Sierra was very safe. And then
she was good.
Came in Jane.
Yeah. Well, this whole scene was written for that character to shine.
Yeah.
And so
either way, at least if you're like the news anchors, you're gonna be safe.
Yeah. Well, I thought that Sierra did some good choices to be a standout. You know, in my opinion. And it wasn't like you know, she kept up with it, you know. You could see like off like when it would shot to an overview, you could see like all three of them, and like Briar was just doing like crazy shit, like her facial reactions. If you go back and see, like, she's like doing like, ooh, you know, she's trying to pull focus. But yeah, Jane killed it with her Minnesota accent.
Yeah,
and of course she's gonna be good.
Yeah. Then go to young Michelle.
Well, before that we had Michelle Visage.
Girl.
Yeah.
We on judging
intro.
Michelle.
We had her intro. And this is what I wrote. And this is what I wrote. Michelle Visage. Next.
She was just tap dancing.
You know, but it was a good segue into like her young Michelle.
So we have Mikey Meeks playing as young Michelle Visage, and then we have a Juicy
Love Dion
as the boss, or
her mentor. Her mentor. And immediately when the few lines that Juicy gave, I was like, oh, she's gonna kill it. And she killed it. And
when I first saw it at the bar, I'm like, oh, okay, it wasn't But then when I saw it again, I'm like,
No, it was
oh.
that she had
Yeah.
the stage presence and the confidence,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't fuck up any lines. She was like so into that character that led to Mikey Meeks being left in the dust.
Yeah.
You know, like I could tell that like one was trying way too hard while the other one tried like it was just so it was second nature. Juicy was just second nature to this character, and she had big fucking hair. I loved it. She had big hair. Playing a Jersey woman, you have to have big hair. Juicy, if you're listening to me, you look great in big hair. Please, you know.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, Mikey Meeks, she is dressed as Madonna, but she looks like JoJo Siwa to me. I felt that Mikey wasn't good in this at all.
It seemed very.
She tried hard.
Very high school
Forced.
theater.
Very yeah.
It
was
yeah.
It was forced.
Yeah.
It just wasn't, and it didn't scream Michelle to me.
Neither.
Like at all. I was like, Juicy's more Michelle, which I guess makes sense because if that is her mentor that she grew up with, then of course
that's what I was getting.
You know, but
yeah,
it just didn't seep into this young Michelle character.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I said, Mikey, no, no, and yeah.
All right, let's cut to okay, the girls are getting ready for the runway. Yeah, we have Vita's in her head because she's not sure, you know, if she played
her
the part.
Voice.
Yeah, the voice was a choice.
Ooh, the voice was a choice, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and Juicy thinks she's weak with Mikey Meeks.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I mean, it was her first time doing it, so I
know, but you gotta have to have the knowledge and the awareness to be like, yeah, it was just interesting.
Booda,
what?
I think people are gonna hate me because I'm so good.
My God. And this is what I call my hot take on Jane Doe.
Okay. Here we go.
And I think I have figured out why I do, even though I will acknowledge that she is going to be top 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find her likable to me, and this is why. I feel that she understands her power, but yet I don't really buy into the fact that she is insecure. She feels that the girls hate her. She feels this, she feels that, and she's like all of a sudden she's concerning, and she feels bad for winning and blah blah blah. Bullshit. Because what that tells me is that you are emotionally manipulating the competition and you are producing yourself on how the audience is going to view you.
Yeah.
I do not buy it. Some people might buy it. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, like, what are you, like, this is a competition, you know? And in your confessionals, you're very shady and you're very critical to your other sisters. But yet, you're worried of what they may think about you when you're winning, when you're on the top. Like, I'm like, no one's checking for you, girl. Yeah. Like, no one, who's checking who? Athena. These girls, you are leading the charge on this.
Yeah.
You, Sierra, Vita, Briar, you guys are leading the charge on trying to break this girl who you know is your strong competition, but then you're afraid that because you're in the top and you're scared to win this challenge, that of what the girls are gonna think about you.
Yeah.
Try being a sister. Try being more humble and stop trying to target like Athena because you're afraid it's gonna happen to you. It's just like, girl, and the white tears.
She's projecting.
Oh my God, the white tears, girl. Yeah. I was just like, I had the biggest eye roll when she was crying, and it was just like whatever. And Briar feels good bullying Athena, And
All
I'm
right.
just so over it. And do you know that Sierra Mist is a prosthesis?
Yes, she had worked in many other shows.
Yes, I'm really
good for
excited.
you.
I'm excited to what she does in the future with
Yeah.
her is it prosthesis?
Prosthetics.
I know, but the person that does it.
Prostitutes.
Prostitution horses.
Horses.
All right. Bring it to the runway. Runway. Runway.
All right. First up,
what's the runway?
I don't know.
It's
animal
attraction. So be your most glamorous animal. So Discord comes in.
White alligator.
As the albino alligator.
Oh.
Albino alligator.
White.
I thought this was meh. And I feel... and she's wearing like the same type of dress. It's like this dress, this
rags,
this dress that has no form, no silhouette, bunch of shit in the front. It looks heavy. She can't really carry it herself.
I put down barely right.
The hair, I didn't understand the hair. It should have been a slick back white to me. And then, like, the only thing that was good was, like, the face bag, which I get because, you know, alligator bag, you know. Yeah. But I really did think that she, and after what you have told me that she is with Mia in that skit, she should have been in the bottom. Mm-hmm. But anyways, Mia Star's next.
Mia, pink poodle. This is right for the figure.
I thought right for me. This was so cute, and I'm starting to understand her brand now.
Yeah,
she is high. She's like high fashion boot, like Vanjie. Yeah, Vanjie. You know, with a heart of gold. Yes. Like I love Mia Star.
Me too.
It was so cute.
I think she's a good contender for the Miss Congeniality.
Oh yeah. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see in the next episode because she'll get into it. But yeah, I thought I love her poofs with the hair, poofs on the butt, pink poodle. This is ripe. Mm-hmm. All right, now you can go into your Mandy Mango.
Mandy Mango, rotten.
I thought it was cute.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was cute.
I didn't like it.
I liked the bodysuit, like the deer. You know
that part I did like. The other stuff I didn't like.
You didn't like the.
I didn't like the green.
I mean,
I didn't like the No.
I felt like the antlers were kind of like we're getting like a little top heavy, you know, carrying it. I mean, I like it. It wasn't the worst.
I wanted like a furry moment.
A furry?
Yes.
I thought she kind of did that though. No, like, you know, it's, you know, I thought it was cute. Yeah, okay. Maybe it would have been better if it was stoned, but stones don't really read well on camera. Right. So.
Good, Darlene. Brown cow stunning.
This was so ripe for me.
It was like, so ripe, but
she should have
worn a heel.
I know, but she was tiptoed at first.
She was. Yeah,
so right. If she stayed tiptoed, then you ain't gotta worry about wearing heels.
Yeah.
And yeah, if it was like a shoe where she had to actually balance without like the because Gaga wears those. Like, like it's a high heel, but with no heel at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was a cow, and if she would have won,
she would have won. She would have won if
she would have won if she had heels.
She had a heel. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
that's a stupid excuse, though. Oh,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then Athena's next.
Athena, barn owl, which I love.
White
owls.
Barn owl.
I love owls. This is ripe.
This was ripe for me. This was okay. This is where it turned to it. This is where the runway kind of turned it for me, where I was like, "Oh, these girls are doing literal, but high fashion."
Yeah,
and it reminded me so much of like the Met Gala type of deal, where it's like, okay, animal, you know, like. This was so high fashion for me, and it was freaking amazing. I thought this was amazing.
See, Briar blush had swan. This is right for me too.
This was cute. I liked it. I really wish that she had wings, though. I really wish because
her eyewear had wings.
I know, but but I thought her eyewear was that was like the mask. of what all swans wear, or not all wear. They're born with it, but
but no, they were yeah.
But I think somebody else did it in the past though, where they were literally black swan, like a la Natalie Portman with the wings.
Oh well, they did.
I think they did that
a
before.
musical.
Yeah,
it was a musical with
but still, I mean, with that,
Von Treese and Alyssa.
I just didn't like her arms were like bare, and I know it was like an off the shoulder, long, it would just. I think it would have been more. It would have been cuter, if she had if her arms were the wings and she was flapping, and because and I think that's why like Athena turned it for me, because she went literal. But high fashion, like that is literal, like that is the shape of the owl right there, and so yeah.
All right, we got Vida Von Treese as its zebra.
This was amazing. This was
right, barely right for me.
That was barely right for you. This was amazing.
Yeah,
this was amazing, and it was stoned.
It was stoned,
and she had like scratch marks. RuPaul said that it reminded her of Kennedy Davenport's death chicken thing, which I was like blasphemy. Don't ever
never compare
that outfit to what Vida was doing. I'm like, it just did not make any sense to me. So, but I thought that was amazing. Vida killed it again, in my opinion.
Nene as opposing Dark Frog. This was my favorite.
Amazing.
All of the girls tonight.
This was amazing, and
even Athena. The color on this, the hair, the frog.
She did the tongue thing. What's that thing? What do you call that party thing? What do you call that?
A kazoo? No.
A party kazoo? No. It goes up and out, in and out.
Party blower?
Party blower? I don't know, but
it was
so. No, but it was so cute, and when this is literally going on with the theme of taking it literal.
Yeah,
she squatted down like a real frog.
It gave me everything.
It gave me everything.
This is my favorite one. I'm probably gonna.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was gorgeous, and if she did that number to Britney Spears' "Toxic,"
can't
you see,
Yes. So you got Kenya Pleaser as a tiger.
This was cute. It reminded me of Puss in Boots.
When you're given like this category, I don't want to see a leopard. I don't want to see a cat. I don't want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, okay, do something different.
Yeah.
Than just a bodysuit.
Yeah.
Because this is what separates.
I'm gonna get into it with Mac and Meeks a little bit, but
I mean, this is what separates the ones who did literal high fashion.
Yes.
Versus the ones where I'm a tiger. And I mean, it was stoned from head to toe. I mean,
no, yeah,
it was.
I just, if you're giving this category, I want to see like an actual.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. There could have been a way for her to be a tiger, but then take it somewhere like elevated. So I agree.
Okay, so we got Sierra Miss as a chameleon. This was
amazing.
Ripe. Yes,
this was right for the picking. She.
The tongue as a scarf,
as the boa, it was like a boa, and it was just so gorgeous and so beautiful. This was like
come a
chameleon, you come in me, you come in me. But yeah, this was beautiful. Good job, Sierra.
Jane don't. Some girls do, but Jane don't.
And I said no.
Macaw. Ryan.
No.
Ryan.
No.
I don't know what the judges were watching.
Know.
I did not like the spots. I did not like the I do like the top part. The top part was cute. The bottom part was not.
This was no. Like you could have done more feathers. Like in my this is just a dress.
Yeah.
Not a very flattering dress either. Because it's kind of like weighs her down, and I did not like this. I said this last night on the mic. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I was like, I did not understand this. The judges thought this was amazing, and I was like, why? I was,
anyways,
don't understand it.
So Mikey Meeks, she was a cheetah.
No.
Rotten.
I have this outfit.
Rotten. We all have this outfit. Every drag queen in the closet has a leopard print or cheetah print.
No. Like, girl, you're going on Drag Race.
This is a buck and 12 number thing. It is not. Oh my god! This is what I'm telling you. If you're gonna do this category, go all out. I don't want to need some fucking leotard.
It was not even that. It was a bodysuit with some chaps.
Yeah, I'm saying
it was just like, like compare, like put this side by side with Kenya's and Mikey's.
Yeah,
and be like,
and they read her for that in Tux. So.
Yeah, I did not understand why Mikey was not in the bottom.
Yeah,
just for this outfit.
Because
you did not kill it in the skit.
Yeah,
so I don't understand.
That's why I thought she was at the bottom the whole night.
I thought so too. Yeah, I was I was shocked she was safe.
And last but not least, we got Juicy.
Very not least. Juicy, love Dion as
the
a pangolin.
Ripe.
Amazing. Yes. Ripe. I want to eat it
the
up.
Silhouette of this.
This was my runway winner.
Yes.
This was my runway winner next to Athena Dion. But yeah, this this is like this is a perfect example of going literal but making it fashion. Yeah. And it makes sense for the pangolin because when you look at that creature, it's like it's right there for like a design. Like I want 20 different outfits of this. Yeah. It was so good. Yeah.
Okay. So our bottoms and our
tops and bottoms.
So our bottoms is Mandy, Briar, Vita. Do you agree?
Mandy, Briar, and Vita.
I do
not agree that Briar should have been in the bottom. It should have been Mikey Meeks to swap. And I don't think Mandy should have been in the bottom. It should have been Discord.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like you were literally a forgotten creature on your SNL skit. And your runway is just like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to keep her because of this damn walk, but it just doesn't make sense to me. I just don't get it. And
no, I don't either.
It's just like weird to me. I don't know. But yeah, Mandy, they wanted her.
I mean, it is her third time. I feel like,
but I don't think it was justified at this point. At this episode, though,
they critiqued her because she didn't stay in her character.
Okay, but let me tell you something. If she stuck to being, the prim and proper, oh my god, they would have read her anyways for being like, Mandy, you didn't give me more. You had so much to work with Darlene, and you just didn't go with it, and blah, 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 blah. I don't blame her for matching the energy with Darlene, because it made sense, because it was a competition of butter churning, and she's trying to win, and she, and it was sexual. It was just like, come on, guys. Like,
I agree.
I think production and judging she was just gonna go home.
Yeah.
And the audience clocked that because she was far from being bottom two. In my opinion.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think she did bad, and I don't agree with the judges at all. Vita, I think Vita, her runway saved her.
Yeah,
because Briar Blush, Briar Blush, I just don't understand why she's in the bottom. Okay. I really don't. So
do we have our bottom bitches are?
Oh no, let's do our tops.
Okay.
Well,
I'll do our tops.
Do your top. Oh, would you?
Darlene,
would you?
Yes, baby.
So Darlene did great in the skit. That she was my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, RuPaul reads her for
No heels.
No heels. She was flat-footed, honey.
Flat foot.
Flat foot.
All right.
And then
We have Jane Don't. And we got
they
Juicy.
loved her runway. I just don't get it.
And we have Juicy.
I was so happy for her because for somebody to be like, oh shit, I'm not an actor, I'm not a comedian.
Yeah.
And to be like worried and second guessing herself and not being so sure of herself. I was so happy for her. I have become a Juicy Love Dion fan.
Yep.
I really am.
Too.
I want to be part of the Dion family, people. You know? Because this is I am so happy for her. And the reason why she chose the pangolin, because the pangolin is endangered, critically endangered, and she wants to be a veterinarian, or she wanted to be a veterinarian. But yeah, I'm so happy for her.
This was a gag because like we were thinking, oh, she was gonna go home.
Well, yeah, it kind of
beginning, and
then for her to do that,
yeah.
You know, it's like it's hard every episode. It's like, I hope I see more of these girls. You know,
it reminds me when Gottmik was telling herself, "Oh, I don't think I'm funny," and then she did the.
She's extremely funny when she did her roast and her, you know, it was amazing. So yeah.
So our winner is
Juicy Love Dion. Congratulations, girl!
Yes. And we were all like,
we were so happy for her. And that is the journey that we want to see on Drag Race. Like the girl.
Hopefully she keeps bringing it. Hopefully this boosts up her confidence.
Yes, yes. She still has not worn big hair on the runway, but that's okay.
Just in this skit.
Just in this skit, because she had to.
Yeah.
If she did not have big hair playing a Jersey girl, girl.
So our bottoms that are lip syncing are Mandy and Briar. And I was kind of interested to see what Briar brought to the thing. The song is "Love in Real Life" by
Tired Ass.
Out of all the little songs,
of all the I'm like, we did not go through all of her catalog to pick this song, because it starts off slow, but then it goes upbeat. But even still, when this song came out, I was like, ooh, a new Lizzo song, and I was like, no, this ain't it, girl. So, yeah.
What do you think about the lip sync? It was very okay, not me.
You know,
it was alright. It wasn't.
I thought Briar did great. Yep. A lot of people said that Mandy Mango won, but I didn't see that because I thought that Briar, like her face, like she reminds me so much of Amelia, and she has the showmanship of Amelia too. Like the way, like Mandy Mango. This is where I would give the judges credit for her being manic last episode, where she's just like all over the place. Whereas Briar, she takes moments and she milks it. Like she laid down and she stretched her leg up.
She hit the deer.
You know, she hit the oh yeah, when she tripped and hit the deer, I thought that was it for her. But she picks her moments and she picks. You know, and she's such a good mover. Yeah. I did not like that they were taking everything off, though. It was weird.
Yeah.
You know, I think like one of the challenges.
If I were ever to go on Drag Race, I'm gonna have my designers be like, everything you make sure it
has to be a tearaway.
Tearaway.
But you know what? But I think that's the challenge of lip syncing. Like, I feel like that's the fun of. How are you going to lip sync when you are restricted or you can't buck and twerk all the damn time? It's just like, I think that's the fun of it. I think that's the fun and the joy of it.
Yeah.
And like, how are you going to make this interesting? How are you going to lip sync it? You know, like, you know, you could just lip sync the house down, you know? But yeah.
All right. So, our winner is, who's staying is Briar Blush Shantae. You stay. Mandy Mango.
Sashay away. Yeah. I did not think she should have been in the bottom at all or been in the bottom two. I think it should have been Mikey Meeks in her place.
Mandy, if you're listening, we will gladly book you.
Yeah. And Discord, Mikey, you've been touched by an angel girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like the fact that I still can't get over this. I can't get over that was Discord in the first sketch.
Yeah.
Like, what did she do? Do you even remember what she did? Nobody does.
And we watched it twice.
Yeah. I was just like, oh my God, she totally got away with it.
All right.
So,
let's move on to Untucked. This is a little spicy Untucked over here.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Jane's look is good, and I'm like, what?
I was Confucius.
Confucius Dion. You know, I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, it's
okay. So we're not all alone on
the Jane train.
Not just the Jane, just the Briar, the whole thing. Because who said that?
There's a lot of discussion. All this.
Kenya. She's like, I think Briar is like prickling the girls a little.
Well, yeah. Well, now it's starting to be a discussion that Briar is the instigator, which I clocked immediately, but nobody listened because everybody hates Athena so much and they want to take Athena down.
And the fact that Mia has an issue with Briar because she also has
something. Yeah, well, something happened
off screen,
and I've dealt with girls like this before, where it's like, you know, it's where you're nagging at people. It's a form of nagging where you're like, you know, you're taking the piss off of each other and you're going back and forth. You know, it's like dressing room talk.
Yeah.
You know, and there have been some girls who can dish it out, but then I would say something and then all of a sudden it will go too far. I have met two girls in this scene
Angelique
in Phoenix where we would go back and forth, but as soon as but then when I say something that would trigger them, that I went too far or whatever, you know, and that is what happened. That is what allegedly has happened with Mia and Briar, and we're gonna get more into it next episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is so annoying. I'm like, Briar, you take the piss out of everybody.
Yeah.
And even on Athena, and Athena takes it on the chin that even though she has to like compromise her own boundaries, like Athena has said, like, well, you know, I've been uncomfortable with Briar, you know, going at me constantly, but I just, you know, take it, you know. And so Mia says something and Briar, you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's way too far.
Yeah.
Oh my girl, there ain't nothing way too far when you're going after each other.
All right, so we got the girls clocking Mikey's outfit, thank God.
Yeah.
They said something about it because
what did they say? I missed that.
You missed it? Oh, they were just like, girl, with this outfit, I'm surprised you're even here.
Me too.
Like it's like we can see your garments or whatever, undergarments.
Me too. It's just like, and she did not do good in her skit. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Juicy gets her flowers.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her.
Yes. And also Juicy gives like great thanks to
to Mikey.
To Mikey for helping out.
Yeah, I would do the same too. Yeah. I would be like, I would not have been here.
Let's see. Somebody asked Jane a question, and she did not want to.
What was the question?
What did she say? Did you think the scene was flat until you entered it? And then,
well, yeah.
And Jane was like, but in the confessional, she was fine with answering that question. But no,
well, I think inherently on paper, yeah, it is. I'm like, it's too anchor.
It was written that way.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to emulate the anchors in SNL because they do skits like that too.
They do their own jokes and they always bring in somebody.
There's always like a straight man and then the jokester, right? Yeah. My favorite one is when they do like really tasteless jokes. Yeah, and they do like obvious like racial jokes,
or whenever they write jokes for each other.
Those are my favorite scenes.
So everyone is scared of Jane. Because she's so damn good, Booda.
I mean,
she's so good.
She's from Seattle. I think
she's so good. I hate her.
She's so I'm just not buying it.
Yeah.
I agree that she's amazing.
Kenya's
she's
like,
just not.
what did Kenya say?
She's, I just don't. We won, by the way,
Oh,
so
good job.
I'm so happy.
There you go.
But okay.
Not the tone changing.
Not the tone changing. You could keep this in. Actually, you could keep all that Denver thing. You could keep all the NFL things in. But yeah, I don't buy this. I'm like so confused. I agree that Jean is talented. She's from Seattle. I guess one of my reasons why I'm not like a Jean fan is that I've seen this before. I've seen this, and I've seen it from somebody that was a lot more endearing.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, she came from like earlier seasons, but I don't know, like maybe it helps because she was being bullied a lot by the other girls too. But Jinx Monsoon, and even then when she came back on All Stars, like she was killing it too, but none of the girls thought that they were scared of her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually really supportive. I think they all knew that she was going to win that season anyways, but I don't know. I guess what I want is like the Athena delusion of in Jane Doe, and not try to be like this victim, like because she has shown me in her confessionals that girl you're girl you know you're that you're that bitch, like take it, it's yours, type of deal. So
I did not know Mia and Mandy were so close.
Yeah, so
it was
Mia,
very endearing.
Yeah,
sad.
I could see, and I've been like this too, where I was with, girls in a competition, knowing that, they might go, and be eliminated. I felt that because, like, when you're doing this, when you're competing with each other, you're not competing with each other. You're forming relationships too, and just to see them not continue in the journey with you is really sad. Can be really sad, and I feel I've been there with Mia. So yeah.
So Sarah Sherman comes in, talks to the girl. She explains her look and
Who?
everything. Sarah.
I'm gonna be Athena. Who?
And she explains like comedians have the same issue as drag queens.
Oh yeah.
They start off in a small
Absolutely.
bar or small club
while the sports channel's on.
Yeah, right.
Ironic irony.
And I realize that's a lot of what. I mean, even local wrestlers have the same issue. They wrestle in like a local bar or whatever.
Yeah.
Comedians.
Yeah.
And any form of entertainment.
Like even like actors, like acting too. There's like there's like community theater. There's like like literally I've acted in front of like a community park while people were just walking around, and then there would be like a little group that would stop and like watch and be like, what is this? So like comedians, drag queens, I think art, I think performing arts in general has that journey where we start off with humble beginnings, and then I said the SNL girl is boring. I really do. I need to see like maybe I've seen skits of her, but I'm just like I don't know. Well, is she currently in SNL right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, SNL is a pretty good gig. I mean, you live in New York City, and
I follow them on TikTok. So I see some of their clips.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good gig. It's probably. I have also heard it's like really hard too because they have like these really long hours where they have to rehearse 5 days a week.
Yeah.
They only get like 1 day off, and then you're like pre-filming on Friday, and then you're filming all the morning of or whatever, so on Saturday, so I don't know.
Okay.
But overall this is a pretty good episode. I'm really loving the fashions. I'm loving the girls, and I'm loving the built up drama. It's brewing, honey.
Next episode they are teaming up to make looks inspired by certain red carpet looks.
Yes. I think they're like
So,
combining it.
It's
now.
a design challenge.
Yeah, it's a design challenge. They're pairing up.
Yeah.
Which is going to be interesting. I'm wondering who Athena's going to have. You know,
Production's producing.
I hope they give Athena a break and just have her pair off with Mia.
Yeah.
You know, just give her a break. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. Damn it.
Don't let me sing.
Don't let me sing. I would love to have like a Jane Doe and Briar brush.
Yeah.
Together. I think that would be cool.
Make them enemies.
You know.
Anyways, that is all we have.
Yes, I'm happy. My team is moving on to the AFC Championship.
Yes,
this is real time, people. I'm so happy.
They made the what is it? Field goals. Yes.
Yes. He kicked it between the two
poles.
Yeah.
Go! Loser, double loser, as if whatever.
Get the picture.
All right. Make sure to catch us every Friday at Stacy's for RuPaul's Drag Race watch party with the Lady Berries.
Yes, and also catch our next show on February 14th, Valentine's Day, for Lady Gaga Berries.
Yes, we're going to give you Lady Gaga. If you cannot afford Lady Gaga, come watch us on Saturday.
And then come with us to see Lady Gaga on Sunday.
Yes.
So have a beautiful rest of your day, my lovelies.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have just watched the Lady Berries podcast. Thank you for listening. Subscribe or follow for more content.